What's up everybody and welcome to today's video. Guess where we're going? To Pizza Hut. Finally, after 3 weeks of working out hard, eating like crazy, suffering and torture, we can treat ourselves, we can relax a little bit. Are you ready? I'm joking, we're going to work out. Let's go, bitch. Alright guys, it's been 3 weeks of my program and what I want to tell you that I'm progressing way faster than I expected. As you know, we're exercising, we're doing a full body workouts, pretty much every single workout and progressing with the weights. And I expected to doing full body workouts for at least 5 weeks. But this is the end of the week number 3 and I feel like I don't have enough time to recover. If in the beginning I was exercising day after day and progressing with the weights, right now I need 2 or 3 days to recover if I want to keep progressing in the gym. So next workout I'm going to be doing split. I'm going to split my body, lower part, my legs and upper body. And full reason how I explain why I'm progressing so fast. Number one, because I had a really great time for recovering. So I haven't been exercising for the last 6 months and my body is fresh right now, my mind is fresh, my central nerve system recovered, my muscles, so my body is hungry for stress, for the gym, for weights. Reason number 2 is a balanced nutrition and supplement program. We're gonna cover that in the next video. And reason number 3, probably the most important one, is mindset. Every time I go to the gym, I'm going to war. Every time is hard, every time I'm fighting with myself, and I have a workout diary, and every time I look at this diary, and this little book showed me who I am for real, what am I doing in the gym, what if I'm progressing, if I'm doing everything right or not. And when I see what I did last time, and it tells me if you can't do it better, that means you wasted 2 days of your life. So every time is hard. It's not like you reach one level and then you can relax, it's going to be easier for you. No, every time is going to be new level of stress, new level of achievements. So today is going to be my very last full body workout. 2 days ago I did a full body workout with the dumbbells that I showed you in my previous video. Because I didn't have enough time to recover. I went to the gym, I felt destroyed, I felt like I can't really, progress with the weights. My muscles still in pain, so I had like a little bit alternative workout. So instead of not doing anything and laying down on the couch, I went to the gym, I improved my muscle break connection, put like 60-70% of my weights when I'm doing with a bar, and improve my muscular synthesis. So right now, as I've skipped last workout, I have to work twice harder. So today we try to break new records. Again, only 3 exercises, but there's going to be so much fun. You will see it. Some people think it's boring. Only 3 exercises, but you will see if you work really hard, it's going to be so much fun for you. So we start with the front squat, then lat pull down and the bench press. But before, let me show you my warm-up. Well, as always, starting with our neck, up and down. Warm up is really important. Side, then shoulders. Sides. It's really important to stretch out our adductors because we're going to be doing squats. So just go to one side, keep your foot all the way up, try to feel the stretch in here. Relax your muscles. All right, then the other side. Your legs straight, slowly going up, stretch, release. Right now I'm going to show you a few exercises, physio exercises for my delts. I have a delt injury, shoulder injury, so I couldn't really do enough like a normal bench press. So that's why I'm going to show you a few exercises. Basically you can find it in my program, but just to remind you how we do it right. I do these exercises pretty much every single day. It doesn't matter if I go to the gym or not. If I'm not going to the gym, I'm doing those exercises at home. So it's really important for your shoulders to keep how we can actually help our shoulders, to protect them from injury. Really simple. All we gotta do is to pump as much blood as possible. How are we gonna do it? We gotta work in slow startodynamic mode. That means each exercise you do really slow, under control, you're not rushing anywhere, and you're not resting. Otherwise, the blood goes out of your muscles. When you keep your muscles always engaged, the blood goes in, but it can't go out. So that's how we will supply all the nutrients to our joint, to our ligament, to our really small muscle. And the reason why the delts is so important, because it's only one joint that allows you to lift your arm in front of you, to the side, to the back, and all the way up. So it has a lot of mobility, but that's the other side, because this shoulder is really tendon. That's why you gotta be really, really careful, especially if you do all kinds of bench press, kinds of dips. So focus to do like 15 reps of each exercises, side to side, all the way up. But most importantly, you keep your muscle under control, engaged all the time. You gotta feel that, burning in your delts. 15. Going all the way up. Rotation. The other side. Side rotation. You see, you gotta take really little weight. In my case, I use 2 kilograms. Because it's not about the weight, it's about the time of your exercise. Non-stop, you do all those exercises, it's really, really hard. Right, side raises, 10 times. This time, try to keep your arms straight. Do not bend your elbows like I showed you last time, because right now we actually have to feel our joints. All right, great. Then we're gonna bend over. Keep your back straight. Therefore, you have to keep your hips all the way back and start the movement all the way to the side. Again, we're not resting here. We always keep your muscle engaged like that. Forward. And circles. Forward, sides. a little bit rotation muscles. And you know, that's how I recovered my shoulder, because really it was so bad I couldn't do any of bench press, even like with the 50 kilograms. It was so painful to me. Pretty much the same with my lower back. I couldn't do squats because every time I do squat I feel like my back destroyed. I don't feel my legs, I feel my lower back. That's why right now I'm doing a front squat. Front squat where you actually have a lot of load to your spine and to your lower back. But that's how you treat diseases. You put your body in a position where it's got to be recovering, and your body knows exactly how to recover. So every time I do those exercises, and that's how I get rid of the pain from my shoulder. That's all. Physio exercises, but every single day under control, and especially if I'm doing all kinds of presses. Right, so you see that was my warm-up, and ideally if you sweat out when you're doing a warm-up, that's considered to be a good warm-up, where you already sweat, where you already warm up. You see, I don't need any like running, any cardio. That's how your warm-up should look like. All right, starting with our warm-up sets, I'm going to show you how to do it right. Let's go. So today is going to be my last full body workout. Next workout, I'm start with the splits. I will have a special video how to do the split. Basically, I split my body in two parts, legs and upper body. That's all. And that allows me to keep working out 4 times a week. Because, for example, a lot of people think that when you go to the split, it's because it's harder. You know, you see like professionals, they do in a split, and you think, oh, if you split your body, you exercise harder. But it's actually the opposite. When you're doing a split, it's actually easier. Because imagine, you're doing full body workouts 4 times a week. Your legs, your back, your chest. So you exercise each muscle group 4 times a week. When you're doing a split, for example, you have a leg day, then upper body. Then 1 day off, then again, leg day, upper body, and 1 day off. That means each part of your body exercise only twice a week. So you will have more time to recover, and it's going to be easier. So because I can focus completely only on different parts of my body. But in order to start doing a split, you got to finish at least 16 full body workouts. I don't care how much weight you lift, I don't care how much progress you in the gym, but it's got to be at least 16 workouts. You can exercise once a week, but it's got to be 16 workouts, so you can exercise 4 or 5 times a week. But again, 16 workouts, and only after you can change your program. Right, so we're gonna start with the front squat. You can do a warm-up set without anything, without the bar, but I'm starting straight away with the bar. Bar 20 kilograms. And let's go. You see, I don't put it on my shoulder. Do like 12 times just to feel my muscles. For those of you who think that, well, I have a muscle memory, it's gonna be easy for me, I'm cheating, it's not like I'm really obese. Look guys, if I have a muscle memory, I have a fat memory too. Honestly, the reason why I progress so fast, because obviously I have a muscle connection, a muscle memory. But if I have a muscle memory, that means I have a fat memory too. So if I'm progressing fast in the gym, that means if I'm not controlling what I eat, I'm gonna be fat as fast as I gain muscles. That's all. Right, warm-up set number 1. You can start without the weights, just do like 12-15 reps of the squat, but I'm going with the bar straight away. So the bar 20 kilograms, 12 times. Warm up my joints to feel my muscles. And you know, every time you're doing a squat, front squat, imagine like you go here, your weight pushing you forward, and then when you go up, you try to lift all the way back. It's kind of, you know, you try to like jump all the way up. That's how you train your back, you train your front legs, your quads, right? Imagine, first workout, I could do it 12 times. It was my normal set. And right now, this is my warm-up set with the same weight. Right. Exercise number 2 for our back. Go, you bend over, keep your back straight, pull. And as I mentioned before, you can either inhale when you pull or exhale. Both ways is correct. Both ways are correct because when you inhale, you open your chest more, therefore you can contract your back all the way. You see, like when you inhale it, but when you exhale, some people just take it as a habit. Every time on effort they exhale it. So you can try both ways. I like inhaling, for example. Keep the bar all the way to your waist. And most importantly, bring your shoulders back. All right. Let's do exercise number 3, bench press. Every time I do bench press, I'm preparing myself, lay down on the bench and do the movement without any weight, just to feel my muscle, feel if I'm laying down right, because sometimes people can lay down like this and it's create disbalance to the spine. They cannot lift the weight. It's really easy to get some injury, or some people have like the problem with the spine, like it's not straight but it's like going like it's curved. Always make sure that your back is flat. You can even put your feet on the bench just to make sure that your back is flat, and find out the right grip. And first rep, you go really slow and then you press. 12, 15 reps, just to feel our muscles, to warm them up. Right, so as I mentioned in my first workout, there are a few ways how you can perform this workout. Either do each exercise one by one, legs, back, chest, bicep, shoulder, abs. But because I'm lifting so heavy weights, I do like split my workout. So I have 3 exercises, 3 basic, the most complicated exercise: front squat, lat pull down, and bench press. I do 3 circles of it, and then I have a little bit of time off to recover. Then I finish with my biceps, with my delts, and with my abs. Right, warm up set number 2. Let's put some weights on. So I'm going with the 50 kilograms. That's going to be warm up set number 2. But this time I'm not going to do 12 reps because I need my muscles to be fresh. So the most frequent question, like how to do warm up set. Do you have to do 12 times or 15 times every single warm up set? No, you're going to be destroyed. You have to keep as much power as possible to first work set. In my case, it's going to be 80 kilograms. So this time I keep the bar up, still in my arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. That's enough. 8 times, just to feel a little bit the weight, have a little bit of recover, then warm up set for my back. Let's go. control your breathing, find this. You gotta be focused, especially when you do complex exercises. Right, keeping our back flat, find the right grip. Use my middle finger, and then every time the very first rep is going to be really slow, just to feel the weight, and then let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I cannot imagine, like 50 kilograms, this is my second warm-up set. Only 3 weeks ago, you could see my arms were shaking with 40 kilograms. You gotta feel your body, you have to know what you're doing. If you can do it today, if you feel like you're destroyed, you couldn't sleep last night, just do something light. Don't destroy yourself every time. You gotta know your body, you gotta feel your body. I want to show you something. So when I do like really hard exercises like the squat, for example, or bench press, it's really important to find the right bar. You can see this is the bar. This is classic bar that you can find in the gyms, but it's quite wide grip. I have really small arms, small hands, so it's really hard for me to break the records with this type of the grip. So right now we're going to change it. I'm going to show you the Olympic grip. That's the grip that I use. So you see the grip, the bar is way smaller, and it's way more nice for your hands, because you have this nice connection with your skin, so you can focus on the weight and not focus to just hold the bar. Right, warm-up set number 2. Gonna be using 70 kilograms for my squat, for my lat pull down, and you can see that's the type of the grip that we're going to be using right now. The Olympic grip is way more nice to hold. You have nice connection with your skin, and it's way thinner, so you can focus on the weight, lifting the weight, rather than try to keep holding your bar. When you're doing a front squat and you have too much weight, you obviously can't hold it in your arms. So right now I'm going to show you how to take the bar in the right way. There are a few ways how you can hold the bar, either like this, just put it on your delts and you control them with your hands. You can do another way, like a cross this way, but my favorite, I use my big thumbs, put them on my delt, and there you go, 70 kilograms, warm-up set number 3. All right, 4 times, enough. Take a little breath and carry on with my back. See, I'm already sweaty and it's only 3 exercises. It's really important when you lift the weight that your back is straight. You're not lifting like this. Go down, stand up. Right. Gonna put the bar back. bench press. Probably wonder why did I go there. See, we have different plates. These ones, because there is no metal in here, they're not slipping from the bar. Right, 80 kilograms bench press, let's go. Right, enough. So that was our warm-up sets. Again, the higher weight you're using, the more warm-up sets you're gonna have. If you're doing like 50 kilograms, you do warm-up set with no weight, then with a bar, then 40 kilograms. So 3 warm-up sets. I'm starting my first circle of hell. 80 kilograms of the squat. Last time I did like 8 times. So I'm probably gonna start, maybe I will try 85 for you. Remember, you're my motivation. You who are watching this, you're pushing me to lift more. You gotta find your motivation that drives you every day. Right, 85 kilograms front squat. To be honest, when I was in my best shape of my life, I made like 80 kilograms of front squat. I was destroyed. It was really, really hard. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to work, going to create this amazing video for you. Yesterday's been pretty active day. Been walking a lot, cycling a lot. Went home like at 1 a.m. Woke up at 5 a.m. And yesterday I made like 37,000 steps or 29 kilometers. So after that, don't tell me that you have a bad genetic or you have a bad metabolism, that something is wrong with your body. The only thing that is wrong is your lazy ass. You know, some people get offended. But you can get offended or you can get results. Decide what you want.
Hunters sit and wait. They place their trap and bait. You poor thing, your arm in a sling, expected not to hesitate.
Alright, good morning guys, it's day number 1 of 100 day transformation. I'm gonna weigh myself in right now and I need to lose this in the next 100 days.
just a game.
85. So, music for me, it's a drug. Honestly, if I feel bad, if I need to, wake up, be energized, I just play my favorite songs. That's what I do in the gym. Honestly, it pushes me so well. It makes me lift like 15% more every time. So that's why, The music is really important when you exercise, when you have to lift more weight. So let's see what we got. Let's play my favorite. Let's go. $100 kilograms, 5 reps, breaking new record. When it comes to the bench press, again, it's really important, really dangerous exercise. You gotta feel your muscles, feel your delts. Well, because I want to be so focused, I even remove the music. So much fun. But you know how to find out if you're working until failure? Because a lot of people, you know, they're lazy. They're not taking care of themselves. They're not pushing as much as they could push in the gym. They do like 10 reps, and as soon as they feel a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of pain, they stop the exercise. But you probably know this, that the most important reps is not in the beginning. It's the one that you make the failure reps. In my case, it was all about one rep, the sixth one. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it was nothing. My body is not gonna change because of those 5 exercises, but it will change because I made the sixth one. So how to understand if it was a failure or not? Really simple. When you do normal reps, let's say on the biceps, it takes about 1 second to go up, but when you feel like it's 2 and 3, like 1, 2, 3, 3 or more seconds it takes for you to lift the weight, that means it's a failure rep. So you can pretty much understand when it's a failure or not. If you keep lifting like it takes one second, it's not failure. Right, circle number 2. Let's have some more fun. The first set was like 8 reps. Right now, I don't know, it's gotta be at least 6. I can't lift. Right, circle number 2, 85 kg. It's got to be at least 6 reps. Where's my music? reps. So I don't care right now how much time I need in between sets. Number one goal for me is to keep lifting more. So my goal is to reach 100 kilograms in the front squat. That's my personal goal. Right back. You see how much fun you can have by doing only 3 exercises. Some people say, oh, that's boring. You know, they like fancy workout programs where you do like 100 different workouts and exercises and reps. This is not working. You know, use the most simple but the most, practical things in your life. I'm not bothering myself with other crap right now. It's gonna be later, to surprise my body. But right now, that's all I'm focused on. That's my aim for today. And I gotta finish it. Right. Circle number 3, my favorite. After the second one, I just wanna go home. I'm so tired. But that's the most efficient circuit for us. Should I take 80? Don't you think? I did six reps. Last one. Don't give a crap. 85, let's go. As many as I can. I always go to the gym alone. You see, I can't talk to anyone. I can't even talk to you. I don't have time to scroll in my phone. I'm here for my goals. I'm here to work. But let's finish the last one. sweat comes in my eyes. If you feel like it's too heavy for you, try to find someone that could assist you, either personal trainer or your mom. Right, finish here. 3 sets, done. Now we can have a little bit of rest and finish with our bicep, shoulder and abs. Then I usually do right now 1 more circle for all my parts of my body, just to increase, the total volume, because that's what makes your muscle grow. When you lift weight, really hard weight, you not really grow your muscle, you work with your sarcoplasmatic hypertrophy. But when you have high amount of reps, high amount of sets, you have a lot of volume, you need a lot of glycogen, that's how you increase your myofibril hypertrophy. That means your muscles growing inside because they have more nutrients inside. Right. Right, now another half of our workout. We're gonna exercise our bicep and our delt, and we're gonna start with the bicep. The logic behind this is really simple. We mix in the exercises. For example, there's no point to start shoulder press straight after bench press, because your delt been working on the bench press as well. But before, we did a pull on our back, so our bicep now is fresh. So that's why we're starting with the biceps. 40 kilograms. Up. When it comes to biceps, I try to increase the amount of reps. All right, 12 times. Little rest, 1.5 minutes, and then carry on with our delts. Now, as a rest, we can do a little bit of abs. Let's go. So you see, it's really nice if you have the thing like this. You can every time, change the angle, and every time make it a little bit harder. And you know what? Don't do what I do. You gotta use some towels when you do exercises on the bench. I don't have towels, but I'm sweat like a pig. But that's okay. Don't do it like me. Bring your towels. Let's go. 15. 1, 2. Under control. Always keep your muscle engaged. 4, 9. Never pull yourself by the head. You can control. You can help yourself with your arms like this, or to keep them far away from you. It's going to be harder. 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. Nice. Enjoying my life. That's all I need to be happy. Right, let's go. We have another set. So second set for my abs, I do reverse crunches that I show you. So all you gotta do is hold by something and try to lift your fat ass as high as possible. There's no point to, flat your legs, because when you hold them like that, you're not working with the six pack. You're working, your abs working static, and you're working with your quads. See? So all you gotta do is to make sure that you bring your hips all the way up, closer to your chest. Right, so we finished our main program and we left one more circle. But before we have some rest, and I want to tell you something. The stress is a key to success. What I mean by that? Everything in your life that makes you grow, makes you being better, is a stress. Is direct response from the stress you put in on. It comes to everything, all aspects in your life, the cities, civilizations. We only grow into response from the stress. The way how you look, the way how you feel is a direct response from how much stress you have in your body. But again, you have to find out the right amount of stress that it's not going to be destroying you. So I want to be strong, I want to look great. That means I have to bring new stress into my life in order to make me change. So every time, increase the stress. A lot of people feel really sorry. They don't want to work out hard. They afraid of stress. They want to just have a chill, nice, happy life. But unfortunately, this is not how it works. Our life is always this balance between the stress and the joy, between the pain and happiness. All you gotta do is to find the balance in between. And besides of those two different parts, that's your life. That's your real life. If you don't know the pain, how you will understand what is happiness? If you don't know what is stress, how you understand that you grow? You know what I mean? Right. Finish the lecture. Let's finish our last set. I'm gonna do classic squats. Again, reason why I do classic squat at very last, because I'm protecting my lower back. I feel like my lower back is suffering when I do only classic squat. That's why when I have some weight in front of me, when I do front squat, I have to compensate every time. The weight pushes me over, so I have to compensate and working extra with my back. So I'm gonna be doing, here we have 50, so it's gonna be 70. Yeah, I will put 90 kilograms here. The classic squats always easier after front squat. And you know what is easier than classic? Leg press. I can see it many times. Go to the gym, you see how the newbies pressing 200, 300 kilograms with their legs. Never do this exercise. Right, For our chest, I'm going to be using dips to cover lower part as well as my triceps. Actually, I want to show you the other exercise for the biceps, one of the best. So the reason why is the best exercise for the bicep comparing when you have when you lift the dumbbells or bar, because remember from the very first video the difference between isolation exercise and complex exercise. When you have a complex, you involve two joints in one movement. Here I involve not only my elbow but my shoulder joint as well. Find the right position, and here on the concentration part you can focus for your bicep peak. 4, 5.
At the end of my program, I'm so tired that I can't breathe, I can't think, my arms shaking, my body's aching, and all I want just leave the gym and never go back. But I have a purpose, and no matter what, I will finish this workout and I will finish this 100 days.
And right now we're gonna finish with our mid delt. That will make your shape look nice and wide, create this V shape. It's your lats and your mid delt. Let's take 7 kg, 20 reps, under control. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look at my face. Have you seen happier face before? All right. Know what I'm gonna do else? Tomorrow is a Sunday. It's gonna be a nice chill day. 30,000 steps, I think. Right, so I'll do one more set of my abs, and when I finish with my calves, I have a chicken legs, so I gotta work more for my calves. A lot of people doing calves completely wrong. They just lift like that. All you gotta do is to stretch out, then contract. Stretch out, contract. 15 reps. You have to have a full muscular amplitude. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 5. Right, finish our workout. Well done for the day. Hope you enjoy, hope you had some fun. Remember to do at least 16 full body workouts before you can move forward and start doing a split. Every time progress in the gym, write down your results, and remember, the stress is the key to success. For now, it's one of the best period for you that you can grow your muscles. And later, we'll focus more to get rid of the fat, but we gotta keep our muscles. So that's really important time. We gotta gain as much muscles as possible too. So don't be pity on yourself. Lift, work hard, and you will have an amazing results. See you soon.